The 19th of March. Before we read, bright side, advantages of the situation. To have a break, to have a short rest. Destructive, causing great damage. Careless, not concerned or worried, having no interest. Reasonable, fair and sensible, rational. Every day we hear unsettling news from different countries. On the bright side, the planet is having a break from the destructive actions of humans. Sri Lanka closes its international airports. We talk to our friends who are directly affected by the pandemic. We talk to the ones who are still quite careless about it, hoping that they will be a bit more reasonable and responsible. Have our normal busy work days. Have long conversations about the situation in the world, trying to focus on the positive. Work. The 20th of March. Before we read, hectic, full of activity, overly busy. Island-wide, throughout an island, everywhere on the island. Curfew, a regulation requiring people to stay indoors between specified hours. To impose, put in place, in function. Working as usual, then goes out to buy food before a busy work weekend. Comes back and tells me that it was quite hectic out there. Many people, not much choice at the shop. We receive a message that an island-wide curfew has been imposed with effect from 6 p.m. today till 6 a.m. on Monday. We don't usually go out on the weekends anyway because of work, so it didn't really change anything for us. Work, work, work. The 22nd of March. Before we read, to extend, make larger or longer. Source, a person, a book, or a document that provides information. We can't wait to move to our next place. It's going to be so much nicer to live there. We hear news about the curfew being extended, but there is going to be a window for us to move and buy food. A lot of different information from different sources, not really sure what's going to happen. Working all day with a lot on our minds. It's been unusually quiet outside. No people or transport, empty streets. You can only hear the birds and the ocean. It feels like you're in a movie. The 23rd of March. Before we read, strictly prohibited, highly illegal, forbidden. Temporarily, for a limited period of time. Lifted about curfew. Formally paused or ended. Foreigners, people from other countries. Permit, an official document letting you do something. To make sense, to be reasonable, to have a clear meaning. To make sure, check if things are definitely so. To run out of, to have no more left. More than 1,500 people have been arrested for breaking the curfew. Traveling between districts is strictly prohibited, even in the times when the curfew is temporarily lifted. Locals can't assist foreigners. Even if we get a permit to travel and find someone to take us down south, the management of the building we were about to move into, like any other hotel or guest house on the island, is not letting any new people in, which makes sense, but now we have to stay here for an uncertain amount of time. Request a refund on Airbnb, work, talk to our friends and family a lot, making sure everyone is alright, run out of food and water.